Hello and happy Wednesday. Remember, as always, drop me a like in down below. Just click the button before we kick off. I'd appreciate that very much. Thumbs up in the comments, smiley face. Let me know how you're doing out there. He's fantastic. And of course, if you like what I ramble on about, don't forget to share this video or tag anybody in that you feel it might benefit. So, you can't win. Now, lockdown, interesting time. A lot of people going weight over lockdown, including myself. You'd think that actually now, with things really starting to ease, obviously gyms opening Saturday, and all the other stuff starting to get back to normal, that would get easier. Weirdly, a lot of people are actually gaining weight again, and the reason is simple, because they're now allowed to go out and do things. So they're now allowed to go out and see people, go to cafes, go to it's easy to get things like takeouts and all that, and go to restaurants and pubs and all these sort of things. So because all these places are starting to open and people can feel comfortable being sociable again, well, they're going to be sociable, which is meaning that they're going out eating more and drinking more, which means they're putting weight on. They can have friends around, they can have parties at home and do all these things now that we're allowed to do, which aren't great for the waistline. So it's almost like a bit of a vicious cycle. And I think the biggest risk with this is we constantly get caught in this cycle of there's always something that's going to stop us or prevent us from sort of losing weight, getting back to where we want to be, getting back into some sort of routine, which is why it's very important, particularly now, to get yourself into some routine with your fitness and your eating, because there's going to be loads of reasons now to do things that mean you gain weight. And sometimes we get the old YOLO FOMO stuff come out and people try and dig me out and say, well, a little bit of this. People don't moderate. If they moderated, there wouldn't be a problem. I can moderate. It's my birthday yesterday. I ate a bit more than I should have done. But if I do that again today, well, I'm an idiot and I'm going to put weight on. So when people turn around and say, a little bit of what you fancy you won't do in the arm, it doesn't. That's correct. But normally people who say that are overweight. So clearly they're not having a little bit. Clearly they're not moderating. So unless you are moderating, don't tell people to moderate, because yes, it is about that. So you've just got to be very, very conscious about changes in the environment and changes in the way things are going, because it will still lead you down the same path. So whilst you were sat at home not doing very much, that's caused weight gain, and now things are getting easier. We can be sociable and have all these social events. That's causing weight gain as well. So you have got to be very careful, because you literally get caught in this cycle where it feels like you can't win. So my suggestion is that firstly, you be aware of that, you stop and you have a look at what's going to go on over the next few weeks in the environment and say, okay, what can I do to prevent this? Because honestly, I know it's just cheesy as hell, but prevention is the key to this. So what are you going to do over the next few weeks to make sure that if you are being more sociable, you trade that off against other things to stop you gaining weight? Because that's all it is. It's a trade-off. It's not all or nothing. You don't have to have all or nothing, but it has to be a trade-off. Like, for example, yesterday I ate a lot because it was my birthday, but I did something like 26,000 steps. Did a couple of runs, run with a client, run on my own, ran this morning. Yeah, that type of thing. So you've just got to be very, very careful. Very, very careful, because it's amazing how we think that we're out of the woods and we think that, everything's going to be all right, but then all these other things come in and stop us from doing it or prevent us from doing it. So you've just got to be aware and you've just got to be careful, because the whole weight gain thing during lockdown is going to be a very difficult thing to shift. And if you think that it's going to be easy to go to things like gyms and manage that, it's not. It's going to be more strict than ever. And places that were, for a lot of people, very intimidating are going to be even more intimidating, I would think, going forward. So just be careful is my advice. So thank you for that. Don't forget, drop me a like in down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd appreciate that. A share would be fantastic. And if you are looking to break the cycle and get yourself back into some sort of fitness routine, and you're a woman aged between 30 and 50, don't forget, comment with 28 days below and we can have a chat about our 28-day transformation program. You can start next week if you get in touch now. We can have a chat, see if and how you're a good fit for the program. Have a good day.